At home, get permission from an adult before you touch sharp objects. Yeah, that was a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah, okay.
And basically what you do is you throw the fruit in the air and you cut it in half with a
real life fruit ninja.
Every single dressing room we ever go in just seems to have a chopping board, a knife, and then a bowl of fruit, and then that's it.
in your rider. You're like, okay, we're gonna need a chopping board here. We're gonna need a watermelon, a lemon, an apple.
Banana. It kind of comes on default. And a ninja.
All right, guys. Well, look, we have way more with One Direction coming up right here on YTV. Stick around. You're watching 121. Welcome back to 121, everybody. We have One Direction right here with us on YTV. Now, I gotta ask this question of you guys. The five of you traveling together for so long, hanging out all the time, are you very competitive among each other? Like, let's say when you're playing real life Fruit Ninja, who's the most competitive?
Well, maybe not with Fruit Ninja, because there's no point scheme.
Fruit Ninja could get dangerous.
Yeah, but for everything else, I am definitely the most competitive person.
Team game.
Either Louis or Liam, actually. Yeah. Both of them are very competitive.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah. Also, being out on the road for so long, being away from home, do you guys miss home cooked food, having your mom take care of you, all that stuff?
I do miss, miss like home cooked food a lot, actually. And just being at home, being with your family and stuff, that's obviously a downside. But the stuff that we get to do, in replacement to it, is amazing. Like, to be this young, to be sat here doing this interview, like, it's amazing. So we can't really complain.
Now, how do you guys feel about being surrounded by fans like this? That's just like, they watch every move you do. They know everything. Like, you guys must just eat it up.
It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the fans over the past year and however long we've been together have been absolutely amazing. Wherever we've gone, they're always so loud and stuff, and that's why we love them, because they're amazing.
It's really great. It's really great for us because obviously we're doing something that we love, and it's really nice to be appreciated for that, you know.
All right, now, guys, we have this game that we want to play with you. Okay, considering you have been out on the road for a while together, you've gotten to know each other so well. It's a game called Who's Most Likely To. Now, underneath your seats, you guys have these little booklets that have all your names on them. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you guys all put up who you think is most likely for this scenario.
Okay.
Cool?
Cool, yeah.
Who is most likely to fix a girl's broken heart? Niall saying Liam. Liam says Louis. Louis says Liam. No. Here it is. He's got to say himself. All right, guys. Who is most likely to spend the most time on their hair? Louis.
It's definitely Louis.
100% Louis, every single time.
100%.
Not true. It's a conspiracy.
Takes a long time on that barnet.
Do you ever switch the way your hair goes?
Look how good it looks.
You go this way.
So it's fine.
What is your hair regime? How do you take care of it? Do we have the time to have him explain it, is the real question.
Probably not, to be honest.
You've been back here in Canada, you were here before, and you were here when it was a little bit colder, so this question you might know the answer to. Who is most likely to know what a toque is? Who's what a toque is?
Niall literally knows, like, all the things, like, you know everything.
It's a
hat.
Louis says the hat.
Do you know what it is?
You know what he says?
It's an apple.
Now, what do you actually think a toque is? Who knows?
It's a hat.
It's a hat. It's a hat. Who is most likely to stay at home chilling out rather than go out and party?
Hold up, yes. Oh, yeah.
Guys saying Zayn? All the girls know.
If Zayn had a day off, like he would rather sit in than and just do nothing. But like if it was time to party, then Liam would be in.
Why do you say Louis?
Because it's complete opposite. Louis just likes to party all the time. Even now.
All right, the Queen's Jubilee is coming up.
Yep.
Right, I've heard you guys are interested in performing there. It would be amazing.
Who's most likely to kiss the Queen?
Who's most likely to kiss the Queen on the lips? We have two Niles. Can you explain yourself? Why do you think Niall's the one?
I just think that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be
I love
so
you,
funny.
Queenie.
He's got the Irish charm. She'd be like, oh, hello.
I love the Queen.
You're right, head.
All right, we have some more questions from the audience, so let's head into the crowd with Andy and see what the audience has for these guys.
Thanks, Carlos. That's right. I'm here with Adrian, who's got a question for One Direction.
Hey, Wendy, what's the best advice that you've been given?
From
Sai.
Uncle Simon.
You call him Uncle Simon, with the beautiful voice.
Uncle Simon. Yeah, Uncle Simon told us to go out and be the band that we want to be, and do what we want to do with our band and stuff and make it our own, and that's exactly what we do every day, so that is by far the best advice we've ever been given.
And it's good to follow his advice.
Yeah.
He's a very smart man. Another question from the crowd. We got Laura with another crowd question.
Hey guys, I'm hanging out with Sophie. She likes you guys like a lot, and she wants to ask you guys something.
What kind of music are you guys listening to right now?
I'm listening to the new album by The Fray. That's a good album.
That's good.
I've been listening to the Fun album.
Which one, sorry?
Fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've been listening to a lot of Frank Ocean, actually.
Frank Ocean. Awesome.
I'm going to go by what I was listening to this morning, a bit random. I was listening to Michael Jackson's Greatest Hits, and then some Justin Timberlake as well, but he needs to do some more music.
I'm going with him. I went to what I was listening today. I was listening to Bon Jovi's Greatest Hits.
Now, who do you guys draw inspiration from? You know, there's a lot of musicians out there. You said you're just listening to Michael Jackson, who's, you know, really inspiration for a lot of people. But who do you guys draw inspiration from for your songs and for how you perform when you're on stage?
I think like a lot of people like just naturally draw inspiration from like what you grew up listening to. So like my dad used to play a lot of like Beatles and Elvis and stuff in the car. So I guess that's kind of just what I grew up listening to, I guess.
I think the main like inspiration for all of us though at the moment really has been Take That, the way that they've kind of grown with their music and grown with their fans and stuff, made some great music, so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We have more with One Direction. This is 1-to-1 when we come back. They'll be performing